Hello everyone, and welcome to your Money Q&A question of the day. I am your host, Stacy Johnson, and this answer is brought to you by MoneyTalksNews.com, serving up the best in personal finance news and advice since 1991. Here's our question. It comes to us from Teresa, and she says, I'd like to know what I should do now that my initial investment in stocks has doubled. Do I cash out the amount that I've earned and leave the initial investment until it doubles again? What's the correct rule of thumb? I'm afraid that if I don't withdraw the earned amount, I might lose it when the market takes a downturn. Well, Teresa, congratulations on doubling your investment, and welcome to the world of investing, because one never knows when to sell one's stocks. It's very difficult. I've been investing in stocks for 40 years or so, and you never really do know when to sell. But the question, first let me say, there is no rule of thumb, but the first question I would ask you, if you said, is it time for me to sell, is I would say, why'd you buy? Why'd you buy in the first place? In other words, I own Facebook. Why did I buy Facebook? Because I see that everybody around me is using Facebook. Now, the other day, Facebook had some issues. They had a bunch of their profiles stolen and used inappropriately, and the stock has gone down as a result. But does that mean I should sell? I've doubled my money in Facebook. Should I sell it? Well, my original investment theme, the reason I bought it is because everyone's using it. Also, the valuation of it seemed fair. In other words, based on its earnings and its potential, I bought it at what I considered to be a fair price. Both these things, the fact that everyone's using it and the fact that the valuation is fair, are still true. Therefore, I am not selling my Facebook. When and if it becomes a deal where there's another Facebook competitor that's taking a lot of their business, or they become overvalued based on their stock price versus their earnings, then I might sell Facebook. But the themes I bought it for, the reasons I bought it, are still valid, therefore I will still hold it. Now, if the stock market takes a huge dump, then all my stocks will go down, including Facebook, and I will have lost an opportunity to capture a larger profit. But I don't have so much of my money in the stock market that that's going to keep me awake at night. So you see, Teresa, a lot of this stuff depends on why you bought the stock, what your financial situation is otherwise, what you think the market's going to do, but I would urge you never to time the market. And if you do want to take your original investment out because you're worried you might lose it, I encourage you to do that. But I would encourage you not to gamble in the stock market, not to jump out. And let me give you one last piece of advice too. What a lot of people do in the stock market, I was a stockbroker for 10 years. And what they do is they'll take little profits and they'll let their losses run. There's an old expression, you can't go broke taking a profit. So what a lot of investors do is they'll get a couple of points on a stock and then they'll sell it because, hey, they just made some money. But then the ones that are going down, they hold on to, they say, well, when it comes back, I'll sell it then. And it never does. So what you end up with when you do that is you have a portfolio full of losers. The way to make money in the stock market is to let your profits run and cut your losses short. So when you've got something that didn't work out, when you were wrong, and the theme you thought was there doesn't hold water, that's when you sell. Take your little loss, and then keep your ones that really work, and keep them for long periods of time. And that's how you're going to be a winner in the stock market. Hope that answers your question. And now we will close with our quote of the day. This is from songwriters Susanna Clark and Richard Lee. And here it is. Work like you don't need the money. Dance like no one's watching, and love like you've never been hurt. I hope you guys like that one. Have a profitable day. Meet me right here next time.